Well, howdy, 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 boys and girls and livestock. This is the TEX radio show, and we're coming to you from deep in the heart of San Antonio, Texas. Yes, sirree, Bob, we are from here. Got a great show lined up for you. We're going to get it kicked off. We're going to go back to 1972. Here's Waylon.
A long time forgotten, our dreams that just fell by the way. And the good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or bad things he's done, Lord. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter they'll pass through this world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman loving her good timing man. He likes the nightlife, bright lights and good time and friends. When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again. Lord knows she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can. 'Cause she's a good-hearted woman, she loves her good timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. And she loves him in spite of his wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter they'll pass through this world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman loving her good timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good timing man. She loves me in spite of my wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter we'll pass through this world hand in hand, Lord. A good-hearted woman loving her good timing man.
You can hear Texas from here on the TEX radio show.
I should've known when I saw that Trans Am. You were just another bad ending, waiting to happen, waiting on me. And I don't know what I can't even be. Hey, you gave me wings, you set me on fire, light me up, and you kick the tires. You make a cage bird sing, set me free with a song that ain't never been heard, like a firebird. Gas is cheap and we got time to kill. Treading lightly, burning tread still. Drawing me in when you say my name, and I can't help it like a moth to a flame. Hey, you gave me wings, you set me on fire, light me up, and you kick the tires. You make a cage bird sing, set me free
There's the latest single moving up the Texas charts. That's from Nate Burnham. That's Firebird. Boy, I remember that old sound of those Firebirds all the way back to the 1960s. Now here's Jesse Robb Jr. He's got him a top 5 single here, Working Man's Woman, on the CDTEX Radio Show.
I can't give you big old diamond rings, fancy cars, or mansions on a hill. I can't promise you a life with me, be some dream suburban fairy tale. If there's one thing you can count on, girl, it's that these calloused hands will hold you close. A blue-collar boy like me sure knows when he looks up and finds a heart of gold. You look at me with angel eyes, it's hard to believe someone like you would settle for a country boy like me. Girl, the whole town knows that you could have your pick, anyone you wanted. It wouldn't mean the world to me if you would be this working man's woman. Last time I wore a suit and tie, somebody died. I felt like I did myself. It ain't mean unless it's boots and jeans, knee deep in dirt and work giving her hell. When we step into a restaurant, everybody stops and stares at us. I feel like some guy that walked into a bank and just stole $1 million bucks. You look at me with angel eyes, it's hard to believe someone like you would settle for a country boy like me. Girl, the whole town knows that you could have your pick of anyone you wanted. It wouldn't mean the world to me if you would be this working man's woman. I pull up in this old rusty pickup and you climb up in it. I'm the luckiest son of a redneck on the planet. Girl, the whole town knows that you could have your pick of anyone you wanted. It wouldn't mean the world to me if you would be this working man's woman. This working man's woman. This working man's woman.
Jesse Robb Jr., the pride of Magnolia, Texas. Yes, sirree, Bob. Now we're going to take you up to a guy who's, boy, this guy's a great guitar player, pretty doggone good fiddle player, singer, songwriter, producer. He does it all. This is the latest from Scotty Alexander. Nothing good happens after midnight. That's the truth.
I was a long-haired teenager, a redneck hellraiser, sneaking out to see what trouble I could find. Maybe get a girl or two to sneak on out and break the rules, being bad, so we could have a good time. But in the morning, Mama knew what I had been up to. She said nothing good happens after midnight. Boy, get that through your head. You're either fighting or loving on somebody that you shouldn't when you should be sleeping in your bed. Oh, it turns out now Mama was right. Yeah, nothing good happens after midnight. It took a couple broken hearts hearts before I finally got some smarts. Started living the words she said. Plus I'm running with the cops before the quarter finally dropped, and I got it through my thick head. Boy, you better listen to your mama before you wind up dead. She said nothing good happens after midnight. Oh, get that through your head. Don't either fighting or loving on somebody that you shouldn't when you should be sleeping in your bed. Oh, it turns out my mama was right. Yeah, nothing good happens after midnight. After midnight, boy, get that through your head. You're either fighting or loving on somebody that you shouldn't when you should be sleeping in your bed. Oh, it turns out my mama was right. Yeah, nothing good happens after midnight.
Scotty Alexander's brand new one. Attaboy, Scotty, good job. Don't you go anywhere. We're going to be right back after a few words.
Take care of Texas. She's our only Lone Star State. Love and protect her, whatever it takes.
Rick Trevino here, asking all Texans to conserve water and protect our beautiful lakes, rivers, and bays. Visit takecareoftexas.org and pledge to do your part. Show your Texas pride and we'll mail you a free state park guide. Take Care of Texas. It's the only one we've got.
Sponsored by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality.
Granddad used to drive a covered wagon, mules in front and tailgate dragging, axle bent and body sagging. But now he drives a Texan by Dodge. Oh, Granddad's come a long way since they drove a covered wagon. He's a big man now in Texas and a crackerjack at bragging. He drives a Dodge, a Texan. Dodge tells everyone it's great, and it's named for the Lone Star State.
Yes, here's the car that's built exclusively for Texans and sold only in the Lone Star State. It's Texas style throughout with luxurious jacquard fabric interiors. And you get all the great 56 Dodge features like push-button driving and the world's record-breaking Red Ram V8 engine. See the Texan, the Dodge Texan, at your Dodge dealers now.
And it's named for the Lone Star State.
Yes, sirree, Bob, you are tuned into the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. Here's the latest top 10 from James Land.
Hello, darling. We've been dancing around this long enough. We're both starving for that old-fashioned, real kind of love. You've been kicked down and stepped on and been done so wrong. I've been waiting to save you for way too damn long. Now I find myself lost in this feeling with you. I'll be the shoulder you won't have to cry on. I'll be the rock you can lean and rely on. I'll stand beside you like Waylon done Willie and lay you down like Conway Twitty. You know, darling, this ain't only make-believe. The fire we started is burning up inside of me. You're all dressed up and made up in tight-fitting jeans. I can only imagine how it's gonna be. Gonna give you a million sweet kisses before I'm through. I know we've never been this far before, but I'll be everything you need and more. nitty-gritty and lay it down like Conway Twitty. Never been this far before, but I'll be everything you need and more. I wanna get to the real nitty-gritty and lay it down like Conway Twitty. I'll be the shoulder you won't have to cry on. I'll be the rock you can lean and rely on. I'll stand beside you like Waylon done Willie and lay it down like Conway Twitty. Boom, 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 I wanna lay you down. Boom, 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 I wanna lay you down.
Like Conway Twitty. That's James Lynn, his lady. He's got him a top 10 record moving up the charts. Attaboy, James. Now here's Robert Ray from down around Alice, Texas, Corpus Christi area. Country on the radio on the TEX Radio Show.
Country songs say the same old thing, like a broken record skipping down on Main. Pretty girls, pickups, and cut-off jeans, you know what I mean. Dirt roads, cornrows, and homemade wine. Juke joints jumping on the county line. Heard him sing about it a million times, but I don't mind, as long as there's a small town and a Saturday night. Blue jean babies in the full moonlight. Tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars. Every time you hear that slide guitar. And your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio. There's always gonna be a party out in the pines. Always gonna be a shot up highway sign. A paper sack full of beer and a jar of shine from time to time. There's always gonna be people trying to run us down, saying we ain't got nothing on a big town. I bet they'd come around if they came on down, as long as there's a small town and a Saturday night. Blue jean babies in the full moonlight. Tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars. Every time you hear that slide guitar. And your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio. There's always gonna be a part of me kicking back in BFE. Yeah, that's how it's always gonna be, as long as there's a small town and a Saturday night. Blue jean babies in the full moonlight. Tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars. Every time you hear that slide guitar. And your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio. Some country on the radio, as long as there's a small town. Saturday nights,
source for Texas music, the CD Tex Radio Show.
You look too good to sit there looking lonely and wasting what could be a perfect night. When you could be somebody's one and only. If you'd just listen to some good advice. If I were you, I'd sit down at my table. If I were you, that's where I'd want to be. We'd laugh and dance as long as we were able. And if I were you, I'd fall in love with me. You look like life's been leaning on you. And you look like you could use a friend. But if you want somebody you can count on, this is what I highly recommend. If I were you, I'd sit down at my table. If I were you, that's where I'd want to be. We'd laugh and dance as long as we were able. And if I were you, I'd fall in love with me. If I were you, I'd sit down at my table. If I were you, that's where I'd want to be. We'd laugh and dance as long as we were able. And if I were you, I'd fall in love with me. If I were you, I'd fall in love with me.
Wow, there's a big old dish of Texas country music right there. That's Gene Watson and the Farewell Party Band. Why, if I were you, I think I'd fall in love with me. Gene Watson, the legend. Great voice, and by golly, he's a good body man too. Here's Luke Prater and his latest, Home.
It's been a few years now, out here on the road. I've seen every small town and every heartbreak she can hold. When the lights all go out and it's just me all alone, well, I'm a 12-hour drive, but I just wanna go home. 'Cause it's a lonely type of way to make a living. Sometimes I wonder if it's more than all I've given. Lord, it hurts me so to know you're all alone. I'll call you after the show, but I just wanna go home. Well, the lights all look good and the food ain't that bad, but what I wouldn't give to have you laying here in this bed. Yeah, we're 3 shows down and only 2 more to go, and I'm awfully tired tonight and I just wanna go home. 'Cause it's a lonely type of way to make a living. Sometimes
Attaboy, Luke Prater. Doing good, boy. Yes, sirree, Bob. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We've got a lot more great Texas country red dirt music coming right up after we pay a few bills and hear some words from our sponsors. Stick around. We're going to be right back.
Billy Brown, the smoothest, coolest guy in town. The chicks all seem to dig his jive. Hey, tell us, Bill, how can we arrive? It's easy, Jack. Any gal gets sent. When you flash a smile by Pepsodent, you'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent.
Pepsodent's new improved formula cleans teeth whiter than ever. Tastes brighter, too. New formula Pepsodent contains IMP. There's nothing else as good at getting teeth white.
You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent.
This is the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. And live from the Texas Hall of Fame in Bryan, College Station, Texas, here's Aaron Watson. Some never will.
Slipping through his fingers just like grains of sand. And he don't know his hourglass is losing time until she runs out of patience and leaves him far behind. Lesson one, baby, some lovers gotta learn to love the hard way before they understand the way that they feel. Some lovers are slower than others. Yeah, some will come around, some never will. If only she had a dime every time he's done her wrong. All for everyone who's wondering why she's still hanging on. She could buy that old rodeo and shut it down, along with every honky-tonk bar in town. Listen to sugar, some lovers gotta learn to love the hard way before they understand the way that they feel. Some lovers are slower than others. Yes, some will come around, some never will. I'll turn up, fellas. It may be his fault, but she still wanna blame for taking him back and playing his foolish game. 'Cause some lovers gotta learn to love the hard way before they understand the way that they feel. Some lovers are slower than others. Yes, some will come around and some never will. Yes, some will come around, but you never will, you never will, baby!
Hi, this is Virginia May from Balmorhea, and you're listening to the best in Texas country and red dirt music on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Thank you there, Virginia May. Here's Madison Livingston. Birds and the Bees.
Drive out after midnight. Park up on that old hill. Throw on them high beam lights. Well, just to look on
Madison Livingston, young lady from out there around El Paso, Texas. Now here's the latest from James Robert Webb. He got him a top 10 record. Lovesick Drifting Cowboy on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I'm a lovesick drifting cowboy on a highway riding nowhere. If I reach my destination, there'll be heartache when I get there. Mama, I know you tried, but there ain't no way I'm gonna leave this world alive. So mama, dry your eyes. Don't bother laying flowers if I die. To hell with being careful, I've been running with the devil. I'll keep living like a rebel till this road runs out. Yeah, like a dust cloud on a dirt road, where I go, trouble follows, till they hang me from the gallows. I ain't ever gonna settle down, 'cause I'm a lovesick drifting cowboy on a highway leading nowhere. If I reach my destination, there'll be heartache when I get there. I'm a lovesick drifting cowboy on a highway leading nowhere. If I reach my destination, there'll be heartache, yeah, if I get there. I'm a lovesick drifting cowboy on a highway leading nowhere. If I reach my destination, there'll be heartache when I get there. I'm a lovesick drifting cowboy on a highway bound to nowhere. If I reach my destination, there'll be heartache when I get there. When I get there, if I get there.
James Robert Webb got him a top 10 record. Lovesick Drifting Cowboy. Now here's the latest from Morgan Ashley. I like this song. Warning Label on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Giving me anxiety, trying to read between the lines. You only see one side of me, you don't even realize. Sometimes you say that ain't funny, but you don't think I'm funny. I don't know what step to take, I don't know who's
Don't you go anywhere. Still got a lot more great Texas country and red dirt music coming up. Right after we pay a few bills again, we got to pay those bills and hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hey, hold it, kids. Stop the music. Stop the music.
What's the matter, Harlow?
Yeah, what's wrong? Wrong, brother. You mean what's right. The Kelvinator division of Nash Kelvinator has agreed to stand by tonight and let Nash have the whole show. And this is why. Just listen to this telegram from Nash.
Okay to announce big news. Stop. All Nash dealers, coast to coast. Now, get this. All Nash dealers will have the new Nash on display tomorrow.
Say, that's the news I've been waiting for. You and a million others, Kurt. And what an eyeful they're going to get. That new Nash 600 and Nash Ambassador are two beautiful automobiles.
You mean you've seen them?
Seen them? I've driven them. And believe me, I never knew what driving meant before.
Is the Nash 600 really big?
Even bigger than you thought it was going to be.
And how about economy? Does the new Nash 600 really deliver 25 to 30 miles on a gallon?
Like a breeze, Kurt.
I want to know
now,
if it's
look,
got
you
that
two,
big...
look. Why ask me about the new Nash 600? I could talk all night about that unitized body and coil springing, but it all adds up to a new thrill you can discover for yourselves tomorrow.
And you better get there early, folks, because everybody wants to see the newest new car in America. So why not make it a family affair? Take the kids and neighbors, too. You've waited a long time for this, but, man, it was worth it. Just wait till you see the new Nash on display at your dealers tomorrow.
That's what we've been waiting to hear. Now let's make with the music, okay, Vic? Let's get going again.
Folks, the biggest show in town is opening tomorrow at your Nash dealers. Now, you may think you've seen everything, but wait until you see your first new Nash 600. Sure, it's beautiful, but it's not just a new model. It's a new kind of car. So new, so different, you'll just have to see it to believe it. Think of it, 25 to 30 miles on a gallon of gasoline at moderate highway speed. And it's big. Plenty of headroom, leg room, and elbow room for 6 large people to lounge at ease. And it has a weather eye conditioned air system and a convertible bed, coil springing on all 4 wheels. But words can't describe the new Nash cars. You've just got to see them to appreciate them. They're terrific performers, and so much smoother, so much quieter, so much easier to drive. But don't let other folks try to tell you what they're like. See the new Nash 600 and the Nash Ambassador yourself tomorrow at your Nash dealers. They're there right now waiting for you. One look, and you'll know why we say you'll be ahead with Nash. Starting tomorrow, the new Nash will be on display in your local Nash dealer's showroom. You'll want to see it. Everybody wants to see this great new Nash car.
See that Nash, that new Nash, now it's on display. What a car for this new world, and now it's on its way. We can shout, we can sing, and still we'll never say all the things this great car got. Just look, it's on display. Starting tomorrow, the new Nash on display. Your dealer's showroom, the new Nash on display.
You're tuned into the CD Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. Here's the latest from Matthew Ryan. Got him a top 50 single.
Summer sun is setting down in San Antonio. Slow dance, fireplace, radio on. My mind is moving at the speed of light. Staring in your gold eyes, shining bright. Sugar on the rim, as sweet as your lips. You make a sinner faithful with just one kiss. Hook, line, sinker, you're reeling me in. I'll never find a love like this again. I'm gonna love you, baby, I am. I'm gonna love you, I wanna be your man. Skin on
a natural high, buzzing on your love. I've had beer on the beach and Malibu rum, a whiskey in a glass, chilled Patron. They had me spinning, had me feeling good, and left me hurting like I knew they would. Lying next to you is as good as it gets, 100,000 proof with no regrets. Before the morning and the feeling's gone, we'll hide under the covers and tie one on. I'm gonna love you, baby, I am. I'm gonna love you, I wanna be your man. Skin on skin, again and again, addicted to your touch. Natural high, buzzing on your love. My heart starts racing every time I look in your eyes. I'm a hardcore, want you more, couldn't quit you if I tried. Well, I'm gonna love you, baby, I am. I'm gonna love you, I wanna be your man. Skin on skin, again and again, addicted to your touch. A natural high, buzzing on your love. A natural high, buzzing on your love.
Matthew Ryan, buzzing on your love. Attaboy, Matthew, you're doing good. Song written by Matthew, his girlfriend Lexi, and Billy O'Rourke. Now here's my buddy Billy Mata and all the Texas tradition. Oh, sweet kind of love.
You do something to me I can't understand. You've got a sweet kind of love. I feel bright and groomy when I hold your hand. You've got a sweet kind of love. Smile and show your dimples, wink your little eyes. I'm full of goose pimples, and you're my sweetie pie. Everything about you fits you like a glove. You've got a sweet kind of love. pretty creature. You're a precious thing. You've got a sweet kind of love. Gonna find a preacher. Got to get a ring. You've got a sweet kind of love. You made me so happy, saying you'll be mine. How am I doing, Pappy? Well, I'm just doing fine. Feeling kind of lucky, peaceful as a dove. You've got a sweet kind of love.
The best Texas country and red dirt music is played right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I can see you decided to play the field a while. But since you tasted forbidden fruit, true love is out of style. Well, go ahead, play your game. I know you'll give it your all. There's too many hearts in Houston, and you can't break them all. There's too many hearts in Houston, you'd have to learn to fly. And knowing you like I do, I wouldn't be surprised. But don't look for me to be around to catch you when you fall. There's too many hearts in Houston, and you can't break them all. You might just reconsider the thoughts you're thinking now. 'Cause if you can't live a life with me, then you're leaving anyhow. You better look before you leap, or you might end up alone. Remember, boy, the heart you break just might be your home. There's too many hearts in Houston, you'd have to learn to fly. And knowing you like I do, I wouldn't be surprised. But don't look for me to be around to catch you when you fall. There's too many hearts in Houston, and you can't break them all. Well, there's too many hearts in Houston, you'd have to learn to fly. And knowing you like I do, I wouldn't be surprised. But don't look for me to be around to catch you when you fall. There's too many hearts in Houston, and you can't break them all. Oh, there's too many hearts in Houston, boy, and you can't break them all.
Sandy June, young lady from over there around southeast of Houston, around the Clear Lake, Dickinson area. Plays a lot over there. She's got her a top 60 single. Atta girl, Sandy June. Too many hearts in Houston. Now here's the latest from Sammy Sadler, East Texas boy. Louisiana Rain on the CD Tex Radio Show.
My dog can't swim and the river's high. The bridge is out and we can't get by. The levee's in front of
awful strain. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain. My lady lives south of Baton Rouge. The power lines won't let me through. They're laying down where they used to hang. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain. Just like the thunder, I'm restless tonight. Thinking about her makes the lightning strike. I know the sun is gonna shine again, and all of this rain will be gone with the wind. Wish I was working on the Delta Queen, then I'd be floating up from New Orleans, straight to her arms where I feel no pain. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain, no, no. Just like the thunder, I'm restless tonight. Thinking about her makes the lightning strike. I know the sun is gonna shine again, and all of this rain will be gone with the wind. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain, no, no. Lord, it's cold, getting me down.
Sammy Sadler, by golly, he's got a story to tell, too, if you've ever heard it. If you haven't, you need to get his book. Don't you go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Hey, I'm Betty Sue, and I love my anti-monkey butt powder.
Well, you made it to hour number 2 of the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green, and that's back there in the back. That's what you call the No Problem Ranch. And that ranch hand's out there rounding up those cows, fixing to mark them, fixing to vaccinate them. Here's my buddy Jason Allen with a little help from Jody Booth.
I woke up this morning in the arms of a woman I barely knew. And the smile on her face will soon be erased as I'm just passing through. I only stick around long enough for her to hear the sound of this old truck start. Then I'll blow her a leaving kiss, 'cause I know that she's gonna miss this honky-tonk gypsy heart. And this music that's in still keeps me behind this windshield longer than I've ever planned to be. I do it and it thrills me, 'cause a 9 to 5 would kill me if I ever had to tame this life I lead. I didn't pick this life, you know it picked me right from the start. I'm gonna spend a lot of nights alone, I'll die behind this microphone with this honky-tonk gypsy heart. Pick it, Jody. I didn't pick this life, you know it chose me right from the start. I'm gonna spend a lot of nights alone and die behind this microphone with this honky-tonk gypsy heart. And this music that's in still keeps me behind this windshield longer than I've ever planned
life I lead. I didn't pick this life, you know it picked me right from the start. I'm gonna spend a lot of nights alone and die behind this microphone from a honky-tonk gypsy heart. I'm gonna spend a lot of nights alone, I'll die behind this microphone with this honky-tonk gypsy heart.
Honky-tonk gypsy heart, Jason and Jody. Let me tell you, talking about marking calves, vaccinating cows, you hadn't done any work till you've done that, pal. I tell you, that's tough. That's tough. Now here's Chrislyn Arthur's Moving On.
My friends call me up 'cause I've been down. I hadn't been out in a while now. Since you said you needed space, I put on a little black dress, did my hair and felt my best that I had since you've been gone. About that time you walked through that door, seeing you with her shook me to my core. So you moved on to what's her name? Damn, ain't that a bitter shame? She was the one that you told me not to worry about. Well, it looks like you're happy now. Ain't she everything you dreamed about? Looks like you're doing well and doing good. Moving on like I should. Moving on like I wish I could. So I sat at the bar and asked for a double. Bartender said, "Don't cause any trouble." All I saw was red. Through that cloud of smoke, I saw her lean in. Then I walked up and asked, "How you been?" So you moved on to what's her name? Damn, ain't that a bitter shame? She was the one that you told me not to worry about. Well, it looks like you're happy now. Ain't she everything you dreamed about? Looks like you're doing well and doing good. Moving on like I wish I could. She sent texts at 2 a.m. before she's just a friend. But it's clear to see, yeah, the joke's on me. So you moved on to what's her name? Damn, ain't that a bitter shame? She was the one that you told me not to worry about.
The CD Tex Radio Show, made in Texas, USA.
I drove down to the trap, but the joint was closed. Lately they've been dropping like dominoes. All of my favorite watering holes are drying up. Tell me, is it too much for a man to ask to hear Haggard and Jones sing CC Waterback? With the lights so low, a cold draft to cost you $1. Enough's enough. Somebody say the honky-tonks, the hardwood floor, and the quarter jukebox. Where's the working man gonna go to get tore up when the last one's tore down? Somebody say the neon lights and the cinder block shacks cross the county line. Every day another piece of history's lost. Somebody say the honky-tonks. Well, it's enough to bring a tear to a bloodshot eye, not knowing where to go on a Friday night to get down and get loud and unwind from a hard day. Well, listen, we the people gotta make a stand. Maybe write a letter to our congressman. Show some support for the drinking man. We can't wait until it's too late. Somebody say the honky-tonks, the hardwood floor, and the quarter jukebox. Where's the working man gonna go to get tore up when the last one's tore down? Somebody say the neon lights and the cinder block shacks cross the county line. Every day another piece of history's lost. Somebody say the honky-tonks. Why don't they take that old wrecking ball to the up-end bars down at the mall? All I'm asking and all I want, somebody say the honky-tonks.
There's Mark Chestnut, one of the Beaumont boys. Somebody save the honky-tonks. Yes, sirree. Speaking of one of my all-time buddies, we go back to 1973. Old Red Stigall, Under the X in Texas.
I'm sitting here with a map laid out on my lap. Now there's not too many places that I ain't been, but the one place I love best is spread all over the West, and I'm trying to figure how to get back home again. I wish I was sitting right under the X in Texas, right in the heart of where my heart must be. Where I roam, I never feel at home except in Texas. Under the X in Texas is the only place for me. I don't know what I miss the most, the hills out west or the southern coast, or being where a man can see for miles and miles. Those East Texas hills with the tall pine trees, or the great Snake Plains with the prairie breeze, or maybe I'm lonesome to see a Texas smile. I wish I was sitting right under the X in Texas, Why settle for less when you know what's best? Under the X in Texas is the only place for me.
Red Stegall and all the Coleman County Cowboys. Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, sir. I tell you, that's... Oh, no, not you again. Get out of here, Elwood. Get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Folks, two of the most important things in this world is being regular. You know what I mean? Especially when you get a little bit older. Your regularity seems to go right out the window. Well, let me tell you, if you go down to your drugstore and get you a bottle of that Black Draft laxative syrup, I guarantee you'll stay regular. Every 6 to 12 hours, you're going to have a regular bowel movement, whether you like it or not. Get it today. That's Black Draft laxative.
This is the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green.
Oh, miles and miles of Texas.
Yes, sir, Ray Benson. Asleep at the Wheel from 1972. Miles and miles of Texas.
I was born in Louisiana, down on the old bayou, raised on shrimp and catfish and Mammy's good gumbo. I got that rambling fever, said goodbye to Ma and Pa, crossed that old Red River, and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the skies. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live there till I die. Oh, Danny and Bill. I rode up into Cowtown, the cradle of the West. Just ask any cowboy, he'll tell you it's the best. I met a Texas beauty, got friendly with her pa. I looked into her big blue eyes, and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live there till I die. Oh, lucky now. I started taming broncos, made every rodeo, until I met a rough one, his name was Devil Joe. I grabbed hold of his bridle to ride this old outlaw. He threw me from the saddle, and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live there till I die. Oh, fiddles now.
The CD Tex Radio Show. Texas. Yep, we're from here.
Last night I was thinking, watching that sun sinking, distant church bells ringing. Lord, I'll miss this place. Waking up before the break of dawn, feed the horses, throw a saddle on, hearing mama yelling, don't belong. I held freedom in those reins. There's gonna come a day when I pack my stuff into my dad's old trunk, and I watch them
That's the latest from Laura Leonard. Got her top 50 single, San Antone. Now here's my old ex-boss man, the late, great Johnny Bush, and his anthem, Whiskey River, on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I'm drowning in a whiskey river, bathing my memory mind in the wetness of its soul, feeling the amber current flow her from my mind, and warm my empty heart she left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind, don't let her memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry, you're all I've got, take care of me. I'm drowning in a whiskey river, bathing my memory mind in the wetness of its soul, feeling the amber current flow her from my mind, and warm my empty heart she left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind, don't let her memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry, you're all I've got, take care of me.
Yes, sir, Bob, Johnny Bush, he wrote that song. He's got another verse he didn't put on there, but it's called, it goes, Willie, don't stop singing Whiskey River. I need those checks I get from BMI. Oh, boy. Now, here's the late, great Jerry Jeff Walker. This is one of his many anthems, Sangria Wine.
Friends come to Saturday night, man, it's nice to make up some sangria wine. It's organic, it comes from the vine. Oh, and it's legal and it gets you high. I love that sangria wine when I'm drinking with old friends of mine. I love that sangria wine when I'm drinking with old friends of mine. Here we go. Whoa, I love sangria wine. Apples and wine, blending some brandy and some sugar's fine. Old friends always roll up on time. That's why you had sparkling burgundy wine. Yeah, yeah, I love that sangria wine when I'm drinking with old friends of mine. I love that sangria wine when I'm drinking with old friends of mine. Here we go now. Saturday night, anything might be in the wine sometime. You can find nachos, tacos, burritos, who knows? Do what they goes, I said anything goes. Anybody going to San Antone? Anything's alright. Any place is alright as long as I don't have to go to Waco. Sangria wine. Whoa, truth of the drunk on wine. That's why we blended lemons and lime. Yeah, yeah. I love that sangria wine when I'm drinking with old friends of mine. I love that sangria wine when I'm drinking with old friends of mine. Whoa, I love sangria wine. Sweaty burritos, but I'll take sangria
wine. Jerry Jeff. You know, that's a fun song. I tell you, remember go out and hearing him on his shows. What an entertainer. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. Got a lot more great Texas country red dirt music coming up to you. Stick around. We're going to be right back.
Howdy, folks. This is the Trail Boss. And you cowboys and cowgirls, when you've been out there working in the hot or the cold, you've been riding, you've been in the saddle all day, and you start getting chapped. And I mean your face and your hands, especially your face and your lips. Let me tell you something. You go to the feed store and get you a jar of Udder Balm. That's Udder Balm. It's not only used for your livestock on their teats and things, but you can use it on your face. Udder Balm is a gentle lanolin formula that was designed to keep the chapped and the chafing down on your cows before you milk them and so forth, but it does wonders for your face. So remember, when your face is chapped, your lips are chapped, grab you a jar of Udder Balm, put a little in your palm of your hand, rub it on your face, and ladies, you'd be surprised. It works wonders. Men, it's for you too. It's Udder Balm, and it's utterly wonderful. Get it today at your local feed store.
Yes, sirree, Bob. This is the CD Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. And from over around Katy, Texas, here's Will Carter.
I said, hey, girl, I heard that you're moving on to the right side of town where you belong. Baby, 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 I can't sit around waiting for this right mood to undo its wrong. Like that cold drink of water in the summertime. Cold beer blowing after a hard day at work. I say, give me a sign and let me know you're ready to win it. You can tell me your secret, baby, yeah, you know I can keep it. 'Cause when the sun goes down and you're around, it's you and me, honey, on the wrong side of town. I'd like to wake up in the morning and feel your touch. Turn off the telephone, act like we're not on. You can go if you want to, but I hope you don't leave me alone in this empty space. Like that fine glass of wine in the evening time, cold margarita in the summertime. I said, give me a sign and let me know you're ready to win it. You can tell me your secret, baby, yeah, you know I can keep it. 'Cause when the sun goes down and you're around, it's you and me, honey, on the wrong side of town. to win it. Well, you can tell me your secret, baby, yeah, you know I can keep it. 'Cause when the sun goes down and you're around, it's you and me, honey, on the wrong side of town. Wrong side of town. Wrong side of town. Wrong side of town.
You're listening to the best Texas, country, and red dirt music today on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Now up and at 'em, here we go. I'm off again to the rodeo, and I sure got a lot of other little things on my mind. Well, one's a song I just started writing, and the other's a girl I just finished fighting. Well, she said it was me. Lord, I just don't believe her. And if you wanna know where I'm coming from, you just sit right there and I'll tell you, son, this life I lead ain't as wonderful as it appears. Yeah, but here I go again, just a-singing in this dive. Lone Star beer in my cereal, and it's keeping me alive. And I gave up on Nashville a long time ago. Yeah, but here I go, Lord, once again, oh, here I go. Now I don't need to be too rich, I'm just an old hard-headed son of a bitch with my eyes still set way back on the glory days. Back in the time with the Dukes of Hazzard, listening to Willie and old Merle Haggard, and smiling just a little as I poked along in my truck. And there's a lot of poor folks in my situation with the years of heartache and frustration, just kind of watching as their dreams turned into years. Yeah, but here I go again, singing in this dive. Lone Star beer in my cereal, well, it's keeping me alive. And I gave up on Nashville, but I've still got my show. Yeah, here I go, Lord, once again, oh, here I go. Now let me tell you folks, it don't really matter that beer drinking never really made you fatter. It's all those nights on the couch with the TV dinner. And after 12 years with the Copenhagen, well, I finally found out that I was mistaken. It's not gonna be something to add the years to my life. Yeah, and that's why I'm still dipping it today, and each and every morning I hear mama say, boy, that shit's gonna kill you if the women don't get you first. Yeah, but here I go again. Don't you let the world get you down. Let's fire up them engines and have another round. Well, I gave up on Nashville a long time ago. Yeah, but here I go, Lord, once again, oh, here I go. So now I gave up on Nashville a long time ago. Yeah, but here I go, Lord, once again, oh, here I go.
That goes all the way back to 1998. Can you believe that thing is going on a quarter of a century old? I mean, that's about 24 years old. That's Pat Green. Here we go. That takes you back a ways. Talking about taking you back a ways. Here's one of the finest songwriters ever walked this planet. This is Rodney Crowell and his hit, She's Crazy for Leaving, on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Well, the bus pulled away in a roaring black cloud. Well, I stood in the road and, honey, I hollered right out loud. Hey, darling, I love you. Hey, bus driver, whoa, but you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. She's crazy, believe it. I told her so. When the boys at the bus stop just said, man, let her go. But she's crazy, believe it. I told her so. But you can't stop a woman when she's truck. But she's crazy for leaving. I told her so, and the boys at the bus stop just said, man, let her go. But she's crazy for leaving. I told her so, but you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. Cuss that old East Texas road. I throwed rocks at my truck, which had busted my nose. You add insult to injury, and what do you get? You get a bus stop full of honkies that don't ever forget. She's crazy for leaving. I told her so, and the bus depot lady just said, "Hon, let her go." Crazy for leaving. I told her so, but you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. No, you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. You know, she's probably already Little Rock.
Rodney Crowell, I tell you, great entertainer. I saw him with a three-piece band, and it knocked you out. It was amazing. Now here's my old buddy Tony Booth.
Oh, the kids in the mailbox, come on in.
Oh, jealous me and careless you, the odds were just too great. I couldn't take those lonely nights. You made me sit and wait. I thought I'd seen the last of you when you walked out of sight. Instead, I see you in my dreams each night.
Oh, the kids in the mailbox, come on in. I'm sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again.
I'll never even ask you where you've been.
So the kids in the mailbox, come on in.
I said, oh, I'd rather be alone than share your company. I said, don't come around at all if you want more than me. But sitting here alone, I can't deny the flame that burns. I'll gladly take you back on any terms.
Oh, the kids in the mailbox, come on in. I'm sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again.
I'll never even ask you where you've been.
So the kids in the mailbox, come on in.
Oh, the
kids in the mailbox, come on in.
1973, big hit for him, Keys in the Mailbox. Hang on, hold on. Hello.
Hey, Bill, is Elwood Pete?
Yeah, I know it. What's up, Elwood?
Hey, I want to tell you, American people, something. How weak is our border? How weak is our president that he can't
Yeah.
stand up to any foreign country?
Yep.
Yeah, you send old Nancy Pelosi over there to Taiwan like that's going to make something really big. We got open borders. We're we're using up our oil reserves.
Yep.
And we got plenty of oil production. If we just do it ourselves, we
Yeah,
can
of
be
course.
energy independent.
You betcha.
But what is this? I'm sorry, this Jackson in the White House, he ain't done a thing to help the American people.
Yep.
See you later, buddy.
See you later there, Elwood. And hey, you forgot to mention about all these forgiving these school debts. What a crock. Okay, we're not gonna go there. Hey, we still got a lot more great Texas country and red dirt music, and I think that's probably the end of our political incorrectness for this show. That was a good one there, Elwood. So all we need now is to have Virginia May to chime in on that. Okay, we're going to stop there. Don't y'all go anywhere. We're going to be right back after a few words with lots more music.
The Skelly Oil Company, you know, was the originator of tailor-made gasoline. And tonight, I'm going to tell you something I just found out about mittens. Yeah, that's right, mittens. You know, the 3 little kittens lost their mittens, those things. Well, now, what I found out about mittens is this. You see, we have different kinds of mittens for different parts of the country and for different kinds of weather. Way up in northern Minnesota and Wisconsin, they put on 2 pairs of woolen mittens and a pair of leather ones besides sometimes. Not quite so far north, around, Iowa and Illinois, for instance, a single pair of mittens will do if they're good and heavy. And further south, a pair of good fleece-lined gloves will keep the frost out of your fingertips. And way down south, of course, well, gloves are just something to dress up in or work with. And mittens, well, they hardly know what mittens are for. Well, now, and here's the point of the whole story. Think of this. Wouldn't it be silly if all these folks that wear all these different kinds of gloves and mittens, wouldn't it be silly if they all tried to use the same kind of gasoline in their cars? Why, of course it would. They need different kinds of gasoline just as much as they need different kinds of mittens. They need gasoline that's tailor-made to fit their weather. Isn't that right? So look, when you're out driving, watch for the big red, white, and blue sign that marks every Skelly service station, because that's where you can get Skelly tailor-made gasoline. You see, Skelly tailor-made gasoline is weather right because it's tailor-made to fit the weather in each part of the country where it's sold. It's weather right for your car wherever you buy it. So remember what I told you about mittens. Wear mittens that are made for your kind of weather and use gasoline that's weather right, too. That's Skelly tailor-made gasoline, good old Skelly Aeromax. Tell Dad to try a tank full tomorrow. Now, here's something your dad should hear about. Skelly gasoline is tailor-made for quick starting in your weather. It's weather right for your car. So it not only helps you start faster, it gives you faster pickup, too. If you want your car to pull out in front of traffic, if you want your family car to be the first to get away when it starts at a traffic light, you just ask Dad to try Skelly tailor-made gasoline. And once he tries it, he'll say it's a grand gasoline. And I'll bet he uses it from then on. And boy, oh boy, will you be proud of the way your family car starts and the way it steps out ahead of the rest on the road. Yes, sir. For fast starts and real pickup, tell Dad to try Skelly tailor-made Aeromax gasoline tonight.
Yes, sir, Bob. This is a CD Tex radio show. I'm Bill Green. And here's my buddy Billy Mata. This is from his latest album. It's an old Kenny Dale song, Red Hot Memory.
You didn't like the way I up and left you. I must admit it's really not my style. But when you mention wedding bells, I started running, and I won't even slow down for 1,000 miles. I'd be a fool again for falling in love with someone when my heart can't let go. I can't be free, I've got this red hot memory burning in my soul, and my heart can't let go. memory that won't grow colder. A heart that's been a slave to that old flame. I'd rather face 10 rattlesnakes as big as Dallas before I'll ever take a chance on love again. I'd be a fool again for falling in love with someone when my heart can't let go. I can't be free, I've got this red hot memory burning in my soul, and my heart can't let go. Burning in my soul, and my heart can't let go.
Attaboy, Billy. You knocked it right out of the park there. Good job. Red Hot Memory, Billy Mata. Originally a big hit for Kenny Dale back about 1976. Here's Caitlin Kohler and her latest, I'm Not Crying.
I watched your car pull out of the drive. The hand I'd held 1,000 times. Waved goodbye forever. We were so good together, but love is like the weather. 'Cause life goes in and people change. We regret the sins that make hearts break. Till we're wiser and older, can't look over my shoulder now that it's over. But I will forgive and I will forget. No need to relive mistakes we made then. I know every ending that's something begin. I may be broken, but I will mend. So I'm not crying. This time I'm not crying. Once I thought you wrote in from a fairy tale. They wrote about love. Yes, we broke that spell when the white horse fell. Now I'm riding off all by myself. So I will forgive and I will forget. No need to relive mistakes we made then. I know every ending that's something begin. I may be broken, but I will mend. So I'm not crying.
The CD Tex Radio Show. Texas. Yep, we're from here.
There wouldn't be no Alamo, no Cowboys in the Super Bowl, no Lonesome Dove, no Yellow Rose, if it wasn't for Texas. I wouldn't be a Willie fan, nobody'd swim the Rio Grande. I wouldn't be an American if it wasn't for Texas. Fort Worth would never cross my mind. There'd be no Austin city limit sign, no Lone Star of any kind if it wasn't for Texas. I've never gone to Tennessee to sing my songs and chase my dreams. Only heaven knows just where I'd be if it wasn't for Texas. Fort Worth would never cross my mind. There'd be no Austin city limit sign, and no Lone Star of any kind if it wasn't for Texas. It made me the man I am. Thank God for my old stomping ground. I wouldn't be standing right here right now if it wasn't for Texas. If it wasn't for Texas. If it wasn't for Texas.
From his 2005 album, Somewhere Down in Texas, that's George Strait, none other. Well, that's going to bring us up to our inspirational song of the show. And once again, I'm going to feature a buddy of mine that wrote this song. We recorded this thing about, just several months ago. Great songwriter. This is Billy O'Rourke. And he wrote this song because of a personal experience. And listen to it. It's nice. Me and Jesus on the beach.
Sometimes we talk about fishing, the Cowboys, what's good on TV. Chew the fat about the weather, the prettiest sunset that we've ever seen. Take a walk along the shoreline, watch a seagull floating on the breeze. Me and Jesus, me and Jesus on the beach. We might dip our toes in the ocean, spend the day working on a tan, sing a song or two round a campfire, build a castle right there in the sand. Sometimes we don't do nothing, just take a nap underneath a tree. Me and Jesus. Me and Jesus on the beach. He knows the hill I've raised, bridges that I've burned, the times I've been ashamed, the lessons I ain't learned. He's not one to judge, he never asks me why. He just says be still and watch the world go by. We talk about the future, peace on earth, what that really means. When it comes to politics and barbecue, we always agree to disagree. He's my savior, he's my friend, and I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Me and Jesus, me and Jesus on the beach. What a friend I have in Jesus. Me and Jesus on the beach.
Billy O'Rourke, Me and Jesus on the beach. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this show. We hope you've enjoyed it. Till next time, I'm Bill Green saying adios, boys and girls and livestock.